Okay. All right, let's turn our attention to Arsenal because they're 4 points clear at the top and fitting from their recruitment in the previous windows. Dharmesh, do you think they'll go again in January?
Look, it's not a window where Arsenal are usually that active. The last time I think that they signed major players for the first team squad was back in...
Not a bad signing.
Jorginho, you could say, was a success as well. Jakob Kivior came in that window as well. He's since gone out on loan with the view to a permanent deal as well. So maybe that one didn't work as much as Arsenal would have. One of two things were to happen. There's a major injury before then, which they did have last January when Gabriel Jesus injured his ACL, and he's only on his way back now. But I think all the Arsenal fans then were imploring the club to bring in a strong... Just in your managerial career, particularly when you worked with a sporting director, was there ever a time you were saying, if there's not unison, then there's a problem?
Yeah.
Was there ever a signing at any of your clubs that was made that you were saying, this is not a good idea, I don't want this player? And what was the end result?
Yeah, the end result is there was a few that got signed. And actually, one of the...
Are you going to name any?
Yeah, no. There's a funny story because Alan Carr, who's just won Traitors, who's brilliant, right?
We loved it,
Some people have got it on record.
Oh, sorry.
They haven't. It's too late for that.
His father was Graham Carr, the famous manager, of course, right? And he was my chief scout at Newcastle. And when I went, he was very powerful at Newcastle. And he had an opinion about a player that was very difficult to kind of budge. So he was like, yes, 100% we should have him. And I was like, oh, no. I don't think so. We should sign him. And I'm going to give you an example to sort of clarify how that went. So I was at Southampton previous to Newcastle, and I wanted to sign Adam Lallana for Newcastle.
Do you need a win more than Tottenham, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a derby, so I think, the form does sort of go out the window. Like, it doesn't matter where you're sat in the Premier League. If, Arsenal are top, Spurs are top, whatever, you just want to win that game.
When you said that, over the years, I remember, like, if you think of like the Manchester derby, Manchester United for a long time were literally in a different league to Manchester City. Now Manchester City sometimes don't really see Manchester United as much of a rival as it once was, just because of the last few seasons. With this one for you, Tia, do you believe that you're kind of in a different, not league, but you've got different aims, you've got higher ambitions than Tottenham now?
Yeah, I do agree. I think, I don't think it's as far-fetched of how different it used to be between Man City and Man United. I think that was completely like men against boys, essentially. But it does feel a bit more like, like we're talking here going like the title line of Spurs come to Arsenal has derailed our title race. Do you know what I mean? Like, it sort of just shows the difference in, like, I'm not sitting here saying like we're a league above Spurs, because like I don't think we're yet.
Yeah, you are.
Like a little bit. But I would probably say that we probably need it slightly more. We're going for the title. We want to look to, go back to winning ways. Obviously, we drew at the weekend. So we want to get back to winning ways. And like, as David mentioned earlier, like that could spur us on to go win the title. It's a big game at home. And I'm actually looking forward to it. Like, I think coming back off Sunderland, I'm annoyed I've got to wait a bit for this game, because I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully we've got some players back too.
Alfie, do you agree that there's more pressure on Arsenal than you?
Yeah, potentially because of the point in the season. I think dropping points in the title race at this early on can sort of have a bit of a snowball effect, and I think that the pressure's a little bit off the expectation in terms of league position for Thomas Frank. I think we could sort of finish 5th or 6th and it'd be okay, or as par for Thomas Frank in his first season. So I can understand the value sort of for Arsenal, but it's not on a derby. I mean, I think everyone was going to want to win it as much as each other. And personally, it's been way too long to win away at the Emirates, so I'm absolutely desperate to get one over them.
Tottenham goes in and derails Arsenal's title chance. There you go. Look at that, Alfie. That's what you want, didn't you?
The perfect prize. It'd be great.
Tia was trying to stifle her anger.